Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back for Vilitch the Cursing Let's Play in Total Warhammer 3, where we're pushing deep into enemy territory while defending our own. Festus is trying to take the Bay of Blades from us, but his army is horribly bruised and battered, and it's in full speed stance while within reach of Vilitch's army over here. So we're going to do the obvious thing over here, step in and destroy Festus, and hopefully turn this war around and finally push in towards the Citadel of Lead. At the same time, all the way down over here, we've taken Prague, and this massive army led by Garrulus is very excited to push further down south and actually take KISLEV. Based on the comments in the previous episode's comment section, it seems as though the vast majority of you who have a pick would like to see us take KISLEV, and I do think it would make us a decent amount of money. Again, KISLEV is not actually a Dark Fortress site or anything, so I think we're going to go ahead and sack it and then burn it to the ground, actually. Quite a symbolic gesture, I think, but that'll be fun. So those are the two major first steps for this session, I think, and then we'll see what the AI actually does, if they'll try and pull back to perhaps rescue their homeland, or if they'll push further and deeper into our territory from another direction. Let's not forget, of course, we have many enemies, and they are, well, they're coming in from all sides, folks. They're coming in from all sides. Now, first order of business, yes, let's go ahead and move Garrulus over, and then we'll dive into the battle against Festus, and hopefully perform quite well while taking minimal losses. We're going to go in with the forced march, I think, because I would like to get as close as possible to guarantee the strike at KISLEV next turn. I do think we'll have to wait a little bit to cause some attrition, because I'm sure the garrison is threatening enough. So we'll play it somewhat safe, because we are deep behind enemy lines, and we should be careful about taking risks before we find ourselves out of position and eliminated. God knows what awaits us in the darkness over here. For example, you know, extra garrison armies, right? So Orsuka over here is recruiting some troops. I'm not sure how many they can recruit at a time, but this might be a bit of a challenging battle, but I am glad we're diving in now. I'm glad we've decided to focus on KISLEV. They're trying to upgrade it, and that would be problematic, as it would strengthen the garrison a bit further, so the timing couldn't be better, is what I'm going to tell myself, until that army is inevitably defeated because it's ventured too far too fast. Let's go ahead and strike at Festus. This should be easy enough, but I do think I want to fight this myself. A decisive victory. Low casualties. Alright, maybe let's not fight this one, right? Again, I've been looking at the comments, and many of you have been mentioning just like which battles we do or don't fight, and I feel as though, based on sort of popular consensus, and correct me if I'm wrong, this might not be worth fighting ourselves. Guaranteed victory, very low casualties predicted, a couple of shots from Hessius, and these guys don't stand a chance, right? So let's go ahead and auto-resolve this one. There will be plenty more fighting to come this session. So let's auto-resolve that. I'm sure that didn't hurt too much. Yeah, less than 300 dead. Made a pretty penny as well. Can't complain about that. Decent bit of souls, too. We're actually very close to the next step of the campaign, and we're not that far away, actually. We're about halfway there, I guess, to finishing this campaign off. So very excited to see how this progresses. But let's go ahead and not take the replenishment. There's no point, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. Not only is it a marginal increase in troop count, but beyond that, I think the money is more valuable, the souls as well, and beyond that even further, we are right next to the Bay of Blades, and we'll be able to pop in to get to full strength right away. Yeah, exactly. Had a feeling. Or Slave, improving melee attack on Vilitch. Good stuff, good stuff. Uhar Slaughter Call was killed in battle. Yeah, there were a couple of heroes in that army, weren't there? By the way, 2 of them dead now. Another amulet, good stuff, good stuff. A magister, sure, excellent. Let's go ahead and level Vilitch up. What to give Vilitch? I mean, we've gone all the way down to... Oh no, we've got Deadly Onslaught still. Cool. And I think I want to pull back and get Blade Shield and stuff afterwards, just to... I mean, he... Again, I said this last session as well, he barely takes damage when he's fighting, so I was so hesitant to even take Scarred Veteran, but we'll take Blade Shield and keep him from basically taking any damage ever, if his barrier even ever gets reduced, right? I'm sure the time will come when, if I didn't do it, I would have regretted it. Hessius, what to do with you? Here's where I've really, kind of lost, I'm just not sure. I've got everything I want from him, right? I don't want to overload him with stuff that I'll never use. I suppose I could focus on Spread Corruption now, Spread Corruption and Scouting, perhaps. I guess we'll use those. We'll never really take him out of the army, I don't think. So let's start with Spread Corruption. Maybe not relevant right now, but as we move around, let me just double check over here. I'm pretty sure that'll be Tzeentch Corruption. Yes. So as we move around and as we, engage enemies, when we're standing around not doing anything, at least that'll help increase corruption, and that'll cause, you know, attrition and stuff like that for non-chaos armies. What is the situation? Of course, it's all 100. Of course it is. And down over here as well, I'm sure. Yeah, it's all 100. Of course. And I was going to say that'll help us maybe counter some of that foreign chaos attrition or corruption as well. I guess calling it foreign is one way of putting it. Either way, that's all we have to do this turn. We have a fair bit of money. We have about, what, 6? No, about 5, actually less than 5 turns worth of money right now. So just want to be a bit careful about overspending too quickly. Prague, are we building? Let's go ahead and build the cultist camp over here. And we'll also go ahead and build the raid trophies, because we're going to take KISLEV. Well, not take KISLEV. We're going to sack KISLEV soon enough, and it's fine to invest a little bit early on, I think. Let's go ahead and repair you as well, actually. I think it's fine to invest a bit early on, because we'll get the money back in no time, and then we'll actually set ourselves up, I think, for better success down the line. With that said, why don't we actually take a look at some upgrades up over here as well, right? If that is the plan, if we know money's coming, we can invest with our eyes, you know, looking forward a little bit. Not the Altar of the Crimson Harvest, but Doomkeep instead, because at Doomkeep, at least we have the, actually, hang on a second. Right. All right, we'll hold off on this. My apologies, I got on the wrong train of thought there for a second. It is Altar of the Crimson Heart where I would like to prioritize it once we have the Lair of the Troll King, and we can activate that one commandment that actually reduces the cost of construction. What's the deal up over here? The Doomkeep, we are lacking Longship Graveyard and Ice Drake Fjord. Despite, oh well, these guys aren't vassals, they're just defensive allies. That's too bad. If they were vassals, I could still pop the commandment. Either way, we'll wait until the marble mines or whatever are done over here first, the cultist camp, the marble quarry I should say, because that will at least reduce cost a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and invest in some of those upgrades. I don't know, a 5% cost reduction doesn't seem, actually on 9500 it's not insignificant. Fair enough. That is everything from that turn done. I believe we have some unassigned skill points on Baronair. Baronair, why don't we get you what? Ruination perhaps, or Arts of Viren. We've got let's go with the Ruination, sure. If he is actually going to be operating behind enemy lines like this, then we might as well take advantage of that, right? He is currently channeling. We're not able to hit Lablia again, right? We've hit it once. We need to hit it again to actually raise it. I'm trying to remember what happened at the end of last session. It's a bit of a blur. All I remember is panic and stress. But we should be okay. Let's go ahead and take a quick look actually at these Gifts of Chaos, because I didn't get to check previously what additional Gifts of Tzeentch. Oh, I guess I did. We have 3 slots available. Did anything else get unlocked? Arrows of Destiny, ammunition for armies led by Tzeentch devoted characters. Okay. Not that we have a lot of ranged units. Gaze of Fate for all Tzeentch characters. Not bad. Melee attack -40 and cannot move. Those aren't terrible things to have on hand. And experience gain for Tzeentch lords and heroes too. Cost 1500 to pop in, and upkeep is 150. I think we'll be fine. I think we can afford that. I don't know if there's anything else I want. Forbidden Knowledge, I suppose, is maybe not a terrible idea. Increased ambush defense chance, that's not really a big deal, but the increased research rate, actually, I should have prioritized this a bit higher up, truth be told. Really, I should have prioritized a lot of these a bit higher up. Barrier could have been so much more helpful. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get Forbidden Knowledge in there, and we'll move to research whatever unlocks this slot for us soon as well, and we can actually start, using this a bit more to our advantage. Things have been going smoothly enough lately, so I think I've been okay not overburdening myself with our options here. Do we have... Can I actually see what is and isn't unlocked? I can. What do we have here? Undying Oath, don't need that. Tribute from Vassals, we barely have any. Crown of Kings, not relevant to us right now. Horrifying Presence, maybe. Raiders Raiment, we already got that active right now. Yeah, alright, we're fine as we are over here. Fair enough. Go ahead and hit the end turn button, I imagine. Indeed. Turn 69 is done. Over to turn 70. Let's see what the AI does. A little concerned about just being overwhelmed and swarmed. We'll see how it plays out. Folks, as I hit the end turn button, as always, if you've been enjoying this series, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a very big difference in just letting me know what people are interested in watching on the channel. So if you're enjoying this series and you want to see it to its conclusion, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. It does make a very, very big difference. These guys have ended their military access pact with us. Hopefully they're not headed towards war. Our relations are deteriorating. I'm not sure. They don't like our treaties with the seducers of Slaanesh. That is unfortunate. maybe we can counteract that in some way. I just don't want to deal with additional wars, you know? And hopefully our reliability will recover soon enough. Our war on a whim from a couple of sessions ago has maybe cost us a couple of friendships, but it is what it is, right? The Tzeentch approach to life. Do what you feel like. As long as it, you know, fits Tzeentch's desires, I suppose. Inscribed Chaos Armor has been researched, Warband upgrade costs reduced, and extra armor for a vast majority of our units, I would say. Let's go ahead and actually take a look at the tech tree then and see what it is that would unlock our additional slot. I wouldn't be surprised if it is... Yeah, there we go. Chaos Moon, right at the end over here. Maximum active gifts +1 for gifts of Tzeentch. It also gives us Changing of the Ways, Break Alliance. Nice. That could come in handy. I don't know if Break Alliance applies to... I can't remember now if it applies to like vassals and stuff as well, but we'll take a look at Chaos Moon as soon as we get, I guess, Enchanted Armor. Barrier hit points increase for all units with a mark of Tzeentch. Yeah, easy sell. Easy sell. Enchanted Armor it is. Aspiring Champions are also able to hide a bit better, and bonus versus large for Doom Knights of Tzeentch. We'll consider that when the time comes. Plus... wow. That increase in research rate by 35%... would have been real handy sooner. I wish I'd paid attention to that, but that's entirely on me, obviously. All right, what do we do here now? We've got this army just waiting to strike at the altar, it looks like, I'm guessing. We've got this army moving in towards the Bay of Blades, I assume. I suppose I could try and pop up over here and go to ambush stance and try and bait these armies to engage, and then we can try and engage them back, I suppose. Like I said, I want to get to the Citadel of Lead, but I obviously have to concern myself with losing some of these territories as well, right? I can't let that happen. So let's go ahead and flip you. All right, I wish you could flip into the stances while in a settlement as well, because then, or at least hover over them to see how far you could get if you were to enter them, but I can't even see ambush stance here, so fair enough. Let's go ahead and pop out. Go ahead into ambush stance. Yep, and we can get all the way up to here, 70%. Sure, let's do that. The plan isn't to actually get anybody in an ambush. The plan is to give the AI a false sense of security that they're able to make landfall and strike at one of these settlements, and then we can intercept them regularly. It doesn't have to be an ambush. An ambush would be nice, but I just wanna bait them basically. All right, here do we strike at Leblia or do we chase after Dazin over here? I'm not sure what I would prefer. Not sure what I would prefer. We're pretty badly hurt as well. We'll take even more damage should we strike Leblia, because it'll have its garrison back now to a degree. Oh, you know what? That's nothing. Sure, let's hit it. Decisive victory, low casualties, auto-resolve that. No need to worry, I think. I hope. Lost 58 soldiers. More than I would have expected, truth be told. Got a bit of money as well. Money's going to get tight soon, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And let's go ahead and burn it to the ground. I have no interest in holding on to it myself. If the AI wants to take it, they'll have to colonize it, and it'll cost them quite a few soldiers, so that's all well and good by me. And hopefully we're able to move in towards Dazin or something soon. I do worry about them trying to strike at us up over here once more. We'll see how that plays out, if it plays out. I'm hoping they'll come back towards Hell Pit and Prague, obviously, because of the threat we're presenting. And perhaps even Kislev, because we're certainly going to be presenting a threat down there too. Only one unit at a time? Is that really your limit? Sounds good to me. Let's dive on into Kislev. Pyrrhic victory being predicted. Oh. Oh, how can you tempt me like this, game? How can you tempt me like this? That's dangerous. That's dangerous. I was initially thinking I'll hold off. I'll wait until we have maybe some towers, and then we'll dive in. We'll cause some attrition. Oh, the one unit they recruited is a snow leopard. Fair enough. So yeah, I was initially thinking that, but now I'm thinking we just dive in. What's the worst that could happen, right? What's the worst that could happen? I also got to be careful not to get in the mindset of my sieges from the Karl Franz campaign, where they've been very different. All right, what's the map like? Can I actually scout the terrain over here? A lot of the time, this thing just doesn't want to load. I'm curious. I'm curious what the layout is this time around. And if we can spread ourselves wide enough, I mean, okay, interesting. Oh, very interesting. Okay, all right. It's the same old layout, isn't it? It's just funny to look at it. I never noticed this corner, this pocket over here. But okay, fair enough. They've got plenty of ranged, of course. Like everything is ranged, as always. And some cavalry, too. We just got to charge in, rush in, and try and shut it all down. You know what, folks? I think we're taking this fight without any siege towers or anything. To the battlefield we go. Alright folks, here we go. It's interesting seeing a familiar layout, but with walls slapped on top. I mean, again, this is basically the, you know, all the recent sieges we've been doing, right? It's the same kind of layout. We got an access point over here, an access point over there. Maybe this is different because it's like an established city with walls and stuff. Maybe that's why that pocket's there, and I didn't notice it in previous sieges. But it's basically the same map, except they've just, yeah, slapped walls on. For KISLEV, no less, so that's a bit of a surprise. Either way, let's figure out our approach over here. I don't think I'll want to split into multiple parts. This central space over here looks relatively unprotected. They got towers there and there, but nothing, like that should be a huge blind spot in the middle. This is also an opportunity, I suppose. You know what? This is actually closer to the victory point, now that I look at it. Here we have to, like, go through this entire mess to make our way up. Whereas over here, if we get onto the walls and get over... it's like up this way, and then up and around this way. Obviously, they'll have, what's the word I'm looking for? Like barriers and barricades and stuff like that. But the supply location we have to conquer for that is right here, which I think would be easier to do than the other side. So why don't we go ahead and lay out the troops over here, or lay the troops out over here, I should say. English. Let's go ahead and what do we do? Oh, ooh, can I hide my entire army? Or no? I'd be surprised if I could hide them all. Garrulus, for example, cannot be hidden. And I don't want to put Garrulus on the other side of the map. That would be a fool's errand. Sure, you know, let's... If we're not going to be able to hide the entire army, then there's no reason to take the hidden approach. My thinking was, if we can hide the entire army, then the AI will not know where to concentrate its deployment, and they'll start things off by, you know, being positioned incorrectly. And I think that would work out for us quite nicely, but unfortunately, no such luck, I think, unless I take a bit of a risk here. That's a long run up, and I'll just be eating shots from the towers on the way up. That's my concern with going too far back. All right, fine, let's not do that. Let's not do that. All right, got you there. Let's go ahead and get you up over here. Sure, these guys I'm keeping hidden. They're going to be charging into the gates. Same thing with the spawn as well. They'll be charging into the gates. Keep them hidden back here. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. These warhounds, what to do with you? Send them into the gates as well? Like, what? They'll cause some damage. Sure, I guess they'll get into the tower's blind spot sooner, I suppose. Guess that's fair enough. Good stuff. Good stuff. What do we have left over here? Right, these guys. These guys, I'm really not sure what to do with. I hope they're able to get some shots in from the safety of this nook. They'll eat a lot of damage as well, of course, because there'll be archers everywhere. That's the other concern. Let's not forget, there will be archers everywhere. But we'll see. Nothing we can really do about that until we close the gaps, right? Garrulus, let's go ahead and move you all the way further up because you're so slow to move. And maybe we'll send him towards the gates as well. I'm not going to channel magic. I will take that 14 happily. Let's technically start deployment, I suppose. Go ahead and select you, and all of these guys as well. And all of these guys. Send them charging in right off the bat. These guys are back there, eh? Sure. Let's begin. In they go. Up you go. Oh, that's going to hurt right off the bat there. Get you guys firing up there. Let's go. I'll send you guys up. Quickly now, quickly now. Up as soon as possible. Taking a lot of damage over here. Time to pull back. Barriers have already been completely obliterated. Time to get out of there and hide. What are the towers looking like? Yeah, look at the reach on this tower, eh? Where'd it go? Yeah, look at that. All right, cool. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Up and up. And send you up over here, I suppose. Pull you back. These guys are giving up. Pull these guys back as well. Into the trees, I think. Try and stay hidden. Maybe even push up this way. These guys are approaching slowly but surely. We'll get through. Pink Horrors of Tzeentch, able to fire away soon, I hope. Fire up there. The Kossars with spears. Man, we're such a slow army. Such a slow army. It is such a struggle. What's up over here? Oh, gates have been destroyed already. That was fast. In we go against the Winged Lancers, please. Quickly now. Quickly now. Let's pull you back to the side over here. Send you in as well. Armored Kossars. Why don't we go ahead and pop this right over here. Stop these guys from getting away and or doing too much. In comes the bombardment. Come on, give me something nice here. You know what? Not too bad. Not too bad. About 25% of their health has been reduced. Good stuff. We're about to reach the walls, it looks like, across the board. In go all of our Warriors of Chaos. Up go the ladders. Yeah. One by one. Here we go. Here we go. They're going to be tired when they get in, but I think this is the best way to get in there rather than trying to deal with the mess that is walking through gates, right? Alright, Pink Hordes of Tzeentch, keep firing away these armored Kossars, please. The only struggle is trying to shut down all their ranged capabilities while trying to push through these gates, because I don't think we'll be able to get through too easily. At least we're able to fire from a safe distance back over here. Where are our Warhounds? They've made their mark here. Can I push them through, or will they get stuck? Let's try pushing them through. Alright, we're finally making it up top of the walls over here. These armored Kossars are in a bit of trouble, hopefully. Yeah, looking alright, looking alright. Slowly but surely making our way up. Shots coming through as well, and doing decently over here right by the gates as well, actually. I don't feel too bad about this. Can I send you through, buddy? Come on, let's go. Careless, let's bring you in as well. And can I pop another one of these? Yes, I can. What am I thinking? Up over here, that looks like a juicy spot. Let's go for it. It looks like I had to move a little bit, though. Come on now, any second now. Shots still coming through. In comes the damage. Oh, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. That alongside the actual Chaos Trolls over here and the ranged fire coming in from the Pink Horrors, that worked out quite nicely. Doing okay over here. Can I send any units down, please? Let's go. Try and engage as much as we can. Send these trolls down over here as well, perhaps. Good stuff, good stuff. Some of our units are taking... Ooh, actually, Hordred is in a bit of trouble, isn't he? Can I pop this over here? Yes, I can. Let's do it. Looking okay overall. I do need to move in, though. Good hits. Yeah, that was pretty good, I would say. Alright, come on, trolls. Get in there, get in there. Send these guys further in as well. Gotta really push here. The Snow Leopard's in a lot of trouble too, which is good to see. Send these trolls in too. It looks like they don't have as many spears as usual, or at least in the region for now. Can I send these guys in as well? Let's go. Send you down too. Let's go. I just need to engage every unit. That's all it is. In come the trolls as well. Hopefully gonna get some work done over here into these crossbows. Quickly now, quickly now. Yeah, it's something. They're not really properly engaged. The Wing Lancers are holding us in place. Ordered up over here. Let's pull you up to this capture location and see what we can do. Got to be careful with him, though. Of course, don't want to lose him. Pop this over here, because we do have the Ice Witch making her way over alongside these armored Kossars. Got to be careful about that. Actually, you know what? Let's pull you all the way back over to here and capture that point. Just keep a safe distance and keep these guys chasing. How about that? And are we finally? We're finally down over here. We're good over here. Yeah, let's get these guys. Speak of the devil. There's some spears right there. Bring these guys over, please. Send you up over there. How are we looking? Warhounds, can you come through? Precious, let's go ahead and pop this. Up over there, get these guys moving. Maybe we'll get the hit, or if not that, they'll try and dodge and they'll stop firing for a little bit. Either way, I'm happy. Looks like we'll get the hit. Sounds good. Can I get these guys moving up, please? Maybe chase after these Kossars with spears, unfortunately. How are all of our warriors doing? All the barriers are gone, unfortunately. Let's move you up against these spears, please. You guys, can you fire down over here, perhaps? Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Pop another one of these. The cooldown times are... I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Looking okay, taking some damage over here. This is like a huge mosh pit, but it looks like the enemy is largely taken care of. We do have a Boyar in here, which isn't ideal. Careless, let's pull you back a little bit. Spawn of Tzeentch on the Boyar. Yeah, sure, sounds good. That up over here into these spears. I don't like that. Let's pull back, perhaps, into the backs of these spears. That's okay. I don't mind the backs of the spears. And let's go ahead and pop another one of these and pop another one of these. Where? Actually, let's go Overcast and pop it down over here, and hopefully we'll hurt all three of these units over here and finish them off. Good stuff overall, though. Chaos Trolls, gotta be careful about these spears over here. Getting bogged down there, don't love that. Try pushing past them, maybe. Yeah, Garrulus is taking some damage from these guys, and I don't love that. Let's push a little bit further up and try and get out of their angles there. How are we looking all the way up over here? We've actually captured that point. Are you for real? I mean, sure, I'll take it. Go ahead and bring you back over here. I'll take what I can get. I'm not going to complain about that. Looking good, looking good. We're done over here. Let's go ahead and push down. These guys are giving up. Can we pull these guys away, please? I would really like to pull back. And I wouldn't mind also taking care of this tower, perhaps, with the Pink Horrors. If we can fire from back over here, that'd be ideal. Trolls are finally free. These guys are about to give up. Let's go ahead and move these guys up. And as soon as these guys give up, I'm going to push through and try and shut these armored Kossars down as well, of course. These guys are coming down. Excellent, excellent. This is feeling pretty good. Pull you back. Go ahead and pop this. Oh, look at that juicy target. Come on, gimme, please. This is going to be great if it hits nicely. No, don't dodge, don't dodge. Nothing to worry about. Here we go. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, yes, that was great. I love that. Push these guys up. Let's go. Push these guys in quickly now, and send these guys up as well. We should be good. I hate when their morale comes back like that. Pull you up. Let's go. I see a little bit of shattering going on. Spears giving up while fighting against the spawn of Tzeentch. Sounds good. Looks like these guys are about to give up as well. I think this battle is pretty much done over here. Maybe. We've got to be careful with Buddy here. Just wonder about this ice switch. If I dive into this ice switch, let's go ahead and do that. Hit the ice switch. See what we can do here. Try not to get out of the capture point. Looks like we did by mistake. Oh, there we go. About to give up. Giving up. Beautiful. You know what? That actually went pretty well. That actually went pretty well. The only thing I regret is keeping these guys back for a very long time at the end there. I could have maybe sent them in. You just add them to the choir over here, as it were, firing over the walls. But I was concerned that that might be too much of a risk. Keeping these guys up over here, not doing anything, that was definitely a mistake. Completely forgot about them. Their banners. See, from up over here, from this distance, I wasn't able to. I didn't quickly see their models hanging out up top there. I thought they were in the mosh pit, but hey, it is what it is. Overall, pretty pleased with that. I will take that victory. I will end that battle, and it was a close victory. Nice. The game was predicting Pyrrhic, so pleased enough with that. Because not only is this a decent victory with minimal losses, it also minimizes our lost time, right? Because we didn't spend time keeping these guys encircled, waiting for attrition, etc., etc. The only thing that kind of sucks, and is still going to drain some time, but it was going to happen either way, so at least we've saved time in one way. The only thing that sucks is, of course, we are going to hit it again to actually raise it, because this is just going to be a sacking, and then we're going to come through and actually raise KISLEV as well. And we're probably going to have to fight that battle because these guys are so badly hurt. I should have been a bit more careful with both of these guys. Because because now I'm sort of forced to fight that upcoming battle, even though it'll probably be relatively easy to fight. Either way, 69-33 is a decent amount of favor. Don't mind the soul count there either, but that's not enough money. We're going to sack it for that 16k nearly. 16k, that is wild. Oh man, that's a lot of souls too. But no. We need money. Let's be real. We need money. My goodness, that is 5 turns worth of income right there. Sack it. Boom. Done. Now, you know what? I say I want to raise it. Do I want to just take it instead? Not to like actually defend it or anything. But if I take it, then I would get a turn of replenishment. Oh, actually, can we hit it? We can. It looks like we can. Get a turn of replenishment. I wouldn't be able to burn it down afterwards. Or, You know what? We're going to try something here. I'm going to go ahead and dive on in and take KISLEV. Go ahead and occupy. The raising would have given us some more souls, which would have been nice. We might have got the next step of path to Zanbaijin, but I'm okay not doing that. Let's go ahead and abandon the settlement. Yeah, I just realized, I was like, wait, hang on a second. I can still make it into a husk of what it once was. I'll do that next turn, though. Let's go ahead and take the turn of replenishment while we can. Why not? We're hanging out in here. And let's go ahead and upgrade Garrulus as well. Let's go ahead with the Chaos Marked, I think. Yeah, I think we should go with Chaos Marked. Again, we don't really send him in is the only thing. Why don't we go ahead and get another step of Plague of Rust and keep making our move towards, again, Final Transmutation and Arcane Conduit. Yeah, that's the better call for sure. All done, all good, excellent, good stuff. A Manticore for Garrulus. Love it. That's going to be great. Headsman. Free an enemy is a fatal mistake. Better to free them of their head. Fair enough. And River Urskoi has been secured as well. Ooh. Is there anything I actually want to do here? Extra research rate? Nah, not really. I mean, it'll only kick in next turn. I suppose I could abandon it when the enemy gets close to KISLEV. I guess that makes sense. Because that way, if they want to take it, they'll have to take a hit to their unit count, right? Attrition's going up right now, but that's largely because we have all of our units here, I imagine. Or at least in part, right? Sure, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Apply a couple more strategies on the campaign map. I believe that's this turn done, though. Indeed, it is the same turn, isn't it? It is indeed. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this Path to Glory available. That's still Garrulus. Still kind of expensive. We have so many souls. It's less about the soul cost, truth be told, and more about the cost to his skills. It really is a balancing act, and we're so deep in enemy territory right now, I don't think I want to take a risk on that front. I do like his skill layout right now. Let's go ahead and end the turn there. Well, actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and... I think now, more cheaply... No, one more turn, right, for the Marble Core to be completed? Sorry, just gotta double check here. Yeah, one more turn. Alright, fair enough. Next turn then, we'll get the building going. I know it sounds ridiculous when we have almost 33k in the bank, but that money will very quickly disappear if we have to raise another army or anything like that, right? So let's not be too hasty to spend all that favor. Alright, now hopefully this ambush stance works out. These guys will actually make landfall and we'll be able to hit them. I really hope the ambush isn't foiled. Come on, come on. Come on, man. I need to eliminate them so I can move on. What do we have here? No, I'm not about to join another war. I have enough on my plate. Thank you for asking, though. Ally loses outpost. Aceling. What happened here? The alliance has been broken? Oh, come on now. Fall into seduction? The lure of the Dark Prince is potent indeed. Oh, that really... Am I going to lose all my allies like this now? Is that what's going to happen? The timing of that voice line, Tom and you fool, they all despise us. Funny. That really sucks. That really sucks. Still a defensive ally, I guess.
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
No, they're not. Oh, come on, that's dumb, man. All right. It is what it is, I guess. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Can we hit these guys? No, we can't. We can't really do anything. Am I really gonna have to stay put over here in ambush stance for another turn in the hopes that these guys do something? Bay of Blades. If we lose the Bay of Blades, I'm not gonna be all that upset. Ambush wasn't foiled. Unfortunate. Is what it is, though. That's okay. Let's go ahead and make our way over to Dazin, I suppose. A forced march is risky. What's the faster way? This is the faster way? Alright. Hop down this way. Doesn't look like there's anybody here. A little bit further. Okay, we might be in the clear to hit Dazin with this army. Hurt as it is, I imagine the garrison over here is pretty small. Should be alright. Lots of range, right? We might have to fight that ourselves. The AI might not do the best job there. One more turn of replenishment, or do we keep moving? Strike at Bolgasgrad, perhaps. Half health for Hordred here. What's the garrison here like? The new capital. Nothing too magnificent. Why don't we go ahead and... Because we can't hit it this turn, right? Why don't we go ahead and go in camp stance, perhaps? Or just camp out over here? Otherwise. And we'll hit it next turn. Alright, cool. That lets us see what they've got over there. They are recruiting another army. Hopefully they can't recruit too quickly, so that's all well and good. Let's go ahead and upgrade our buddy here. Hordred, what to give you? What to give you? Another step of heart to hit would be nice. Let's go with maybe Blade Shield or Scarred Veteran. He took a lot of damage that battle, right? Took a lot of damage there. So, sure, Scarred Veteran. I think he was eating a lot of shots, probably. Maybe Aura of Chaos wouldn't be a terrible idea. Either way, he's upgraded. These guys will basically be full health as we dive into Bolgasgrad. That's good. Damage here is done. Again, we can abandon it whenever we want to. That's all well and good. Corruption is still on its way up. This means that any enemies that are marching around in this area will at least take attrition. If it goes high enough, of course. If it goes high enough. We're done our turn, I believe. Or no, actually we're not, because I can finally save 500 on these upgrades, right? So, sure, let's go ahead and get you going. We're at 20k. About 6 turns worth of money now. We get you going as well. Give us about less than 4 turns worth of money at that point. 3 turns worth of money. I don't like having both of them then. Don't like having both of them. So the altar, let's go ahead and cancel this. We'll build one of the altar when we've secured Lair of the Troll King as well. I think that only makes sense. Sure, we'll do that. Cool. Lord not moved. That'll be Vilitch. I'd rather stay here because it's a central location, so we're not going to move. That's all well and good. Path to Glory, all good. Building upgrades, all good. Damage building, I assume that is KISLEV. That's going to stay as is. Not going to invest in that. And that is the turn done, yeah. I would like to keep my eyes on these guys. I really want to see what they do. Come on, like, come at me. Come at me. There's no army here. Oh, but there is an army here. That's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. That is a full stack. Tower of Crack. Okay, here we go. Auto-resolve this one. KISLEV is at our gates again, it seems. Did a bit of damage there. Fair enough. Fair enough. And help hit as well. Alright. At least we know they're not sending both of their armies into our territory, right? That's kind of kind of nice. Decisive defeat, fair enough. Auto-resolve that, cause a touch of damage. I'll take what I can get. At least we get those souls. Question is, how do we make a return journey? Do I send Garrulus to Bolgasgrad and then up to help hit? Who are you? What do you want?
What is it you want?
Trade agreement. Sure, and he's going to give us some money too. Counter offer. 260 goes up to 374. Not a bad gap to add. Propose the offer. I'll take the trade agreement. Thank you very much. Yeah, a little concerned. Tower of Crack has been lost. That's okay. I'm not too worried. Okay, I was like, ambusher, where? We didn't invest too much in the Tower of Crack, right? So that's all right. These guys, why are you still down here? Why are you not doing anything? I've been locked in this position for so long. It's like, do I nudge down this way to try and take care of these guys while the Tsarina is threatening the Black Gulch almost certainly? Or do I move towards the Black Gulch? How many turns would it take me to get there? Oh, we'd get there in... We'll get there next turn, and if the Tsarina is making her way over, it'll take her 1-2 turns as well. Alright, okay. Let's try it, I suppose. Because the Black Gulch they can take right away. Right? But Altar of the Crimson Harvest, they have to actually put it under siege. I don't think they'll hit it right away. I mean, they'll... I hope not. I hope they don't assault it right away. And meanwhile, over here as well, if they take the Bay of Blades, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to be super upset about that. Alright, down over here, we can take Dazin. Yes, we can. Looks like it. Go ahead and push in. Do I want to fight this? I see they have a huge army at the Lair of the Troll King as well. Do I want to fight this? That ranged. Decisive victory, low casualties. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve that. I think I can take that risk. I guess that was okay. Yeah, they were already previously hurt. I was like, wow, those health bars are real low, but they were previously hurt, so that's okay. Only lost 160 or so troops. That's fine. Bit of money made. The sacking sounds tempting. It's about a turn's worth of money. But why don't we go ahead and raise this one instead? Alternatively, sack, occupy, and then abandon it separately. We miss out on the souls, but we're doing okay for souls. Sure, you know what? Sack it. Occupying allows us to replenish as well, right? Rather than suffer under, well, our current state. A 13 stack. These guys will almost certainly come down to Dazin. Can they reach us? Oh yeah. If they can reach us in camp stance, they can definitely reach us in regular stance. Damn. Maybe I should have burnt it down and pulled somewhere else to replenish in camp stance. I have goofed. This is not ideal. What's the Lair of the Troll King's garrison looking like? Pretty sizable. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and move... I can't take the attrition from the motherland. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move up and back. This should keep us safe from attrition, at least. We'll try and go around them and hit the Lair of the Troll King. I have some regrets about the way I treated Dazin, but we'll be fine, I can always abandon it too, right? Well, wait, I haven't taken it yet, right? Of course. That's fine. We're okay. Alright, down over here. Bolgasgrad, what's this army looking like? Bit larger than I would like, but we should be able to take these guys on, no problem. I suspect Prague is going to be under threat soon, with these guys making their way over. But once we take Bolgasgrad, it should only be like a turn force march away. Maybe 2? Sure. Let's hit Bolgasgrad. We might need to take it right now. I don't think there's time for attrition or anything like that. Close victory being predicted. Again, it's not a walled settlement, so there's that. We can apply pressure from both sides with decent speed. Low casualties, close victory. Just don't know how much damage that'll cause. Let me encircle for a second, because I just want to check how much the sack value is and what the settlement's actually like. 4,200. Okay, that's no small amount. Sack, occupy, and then abandon. Just try and spread that corruption a bit more, I suppose. Might not be a terrible idea. What's happening here? Up to 26, eh? Still not causing attrition to enemies in here, because if I take a look at here, for example, it does say enables attrition for non-chaos worshipping units. Yeah, so we want to at least get it to that threshold before we abandon the settlements. Yeah, sure, let's do this. Let's go ahead and fight this one. Yeah, to the battlefield we go. Alright, folks, things are certainly heating up in KISLEV. I'm a little concerned about that hell pit situation. Garrulus is here, we just have to make sure he stays here, and I mean in full force, right? This is also a very different layout, just taking a quick look over here. We're going to start deployment, I'm fine with that. I feel like every time I've needed more magic and I've channeled magic, it's just gone poorly, so I'll be happy with this. We'll generate our own power. We'll be fine. Now, what's the deal over here? Very long paths to the victory point from down over here. From up over here, it is a shorter path, but I suppose they could line up over here and fire down upon us and things like that. We should be fine. We can go in from both this side and this side, spread them a little bit thinner, and just kind of punch through, I guess. We can get pretty close on both sides. Yes, we can. So, sure, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get the these guys up over here. We'll get these guys up over here. Should be okay, should be okay. Yeah, that should be fine. And then we'll go ahead and get the ranged units up over here. Get you grouped up as well. Bring these guys over here. I think this is the better spot, because what I'll do is I'll get these warhounds up there and maybe push over and around and get some rear charges if the opportunity presents itself. This is the capture point that deals with this stuff, fair enough. And the victory point actually deals with all this stuff. Interesting, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, these guys are good. Why don't we go ahead and get these spawn up over here and the trolls up over here as well. Other option is, of course, to get them over here and then come in from a completely different direction. Or keep these guys over here and get these guys up over here, because then they'll have the longer path to travel, but they're also faster, so they'll do it much more quickly, right? Get you guys, yeah, up over here maybe. These guys are able to creep up. You're able to shoot. Yeah, that should be all good. Let's actually get these guys a bit more like this, so it's a straighter line for them. And meanwhile, these two, why don't we go ahead and get you up over here, and you over here. Sure. Supporting this side, and of course, we do have Garrulus up in the air now. Hopefully, we'll use that to good effect. Gotta make sure not to throw him into a dangerous situation too much, though, because, of course, his melee defense is still quite poor. With all this setup done, I think we're ready to start the fight, so let's go ahead and get to it. What have we got here? Firing right away. Guys moving up. Let's go. Get you firing right away as well. Stuff. Send these guys up. Gonna be kind of packed over there. And these guys up as well. What do we have here? Kossars with spears, horse archers. Try and shut those horse archers down. Took a lot of damage there. Oh no, that was just clipping. Fair enough. That was just clipping. Send these guys up. No need to be patient or slow or anything like that. Let's go, let's go. These guys are chasing. These guys are going up as well. Send you up this way, send you up this way. Let's get you moving up too. Again, we can get the spell casting starting nice and early, right? Up over here, how we looking? Keep pushing through. Don't just stand there and take damage. Let's move, and let's move. Let's get you up over here and try and pop this nice and early, I suppose. Everyone's moving in, yeah. Warhounds are in on the horse archers, causing a fair bit of damage, it looks like. Could be good. Ours going to be some trouble, I think, but fire at these ones at least. We're close enough. We're so slow. I keep forgetting how slow we are. Let's get these Marauder Horsemen of Tzeentch up this way, I think, actually. Up this way, please. Yeah. There we go. Just want to make sure we don't go in two different directions. And the pink horrors are now firing away at the arrow tower. Should fall pretty quickly, I think. And Garrulus, let's keep you coming. Let's go quickly now. These guys have been engaged in melee over here. Hordred has decided to dive right on in. Of course, his backup is coming soon as well, but they'll take some time to get there. Can I pop this already? We're still a little too far away. Decent clump up over there as well. Keep moving, keep moving. An eye on him. Up over here, how we looking? These guys pulling back a little bit. Come on, pull back, pull back. Not enough room to give the order cleanly, it seems like. There goes the tower. These guys have arrived. Let's go ahead and fire away at these Kossars back up over there. We've completely crushed this side, it looks like. We've engaged them, let's put it that way. They should be in a bit of trouble. The Warhounds have done a good job against the Horse Archers. They're about to give up on the fight, I think, as soon as their morale disappears there. Garrulus, go ahead and pop this right over here. Let's do it. Come on. That should be a good hit. That should be a decent hit over here. They're not going to dodge. Come on now. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Tempted to actually dive in as well. There are some spears in there, so let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and pull back. Could hit the Boyar back there, or we could come back over here and provide some magical support. Looking pretty good. These guys are pushing back. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn around, get a rear charge with the Warhounds. That should be good. A bit more morale damage and stuff in there. Yeah, excellent. Lots of Kossars with spears in there, so taking a bit of a chance, but they've just barely gone through the barriers at this point in time, and we're looking all right. Where is the victory point, or the capture point, rather, I should say? This one, right? Yeah, that's the one we need. Go ahead and keep moving these guys up this way. Where are you guys? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Send you down as well against these Kossars? Sure. Charge on in. I really want to capture that point sooner rather than later. Shots coming through. These Kossars are in a bit of trouble. They're going to get charged. They're getting shot at by multiple types of ammunition, and in comes the Manticore as well. Come on, that should be the end of them. Oh, look at that. Good stuff. Good stuff. And there we go. There's the charge coming in as well. Beautiful. Of course, their morale kicks back in, but let's go ahead and get Garrulus up in the air once more. And what's the situation looking like on this other side? Pretty good. We've given a decent beating over here. Horde push through. Taking too much damage here, buddy. Dive into these Kossars. Pop that. Bit of a risk, obviously. I need to remember he's on a chariot, and I got to use him accordingly. Keep forgetting he's been upgraded. Let's go ahead and try and send these guys in and around. I'll see if that works out. Pull you back. Pull you back. Turn you around again. Going for another charge. Meanwhile, over here, how are we looking? Pretty good. Send you forward. Pushing you in. And you in. Let's get Garrulus in there, I think, to stop the ranged fire from coming through. And our job on this right flank is done. Good stuff. Good stuff. Relatively easy fight over here, but just wanted to make sure we were really minimizing our losses as much as possible. Pull you back again and into these Kossars once more, I suppose. Can we push a little bit deeper, please? A little bit deeper. In we go with another chariot charge. Hopefully this will do something for us over here. And now we're just getting stopped, I think, by some of these spears. All right, let's get out of there. Get out of there. Let's get out of there. I wanted him there to provide morale support primarily, really. Push these guys up, and it looks like the victory point's defenders are in a bit of trouble as well. They've been charged down. The Manticore is causing some hurt as well. They are Kossars with spears, though, so I have to be careful about that. And what about these Warhounds? Where do we send these Warhounds? The enemy did not really prepare for this battle as I expected them to. So it's going a little differently than I'd anticipated. We're fine, though. It's okay. I don't mind, but just not what I was expecting. These guys are starting to give up, I think. Pretty much fully surrounded, almost. Try and get in from the back as well. Capturing this point, finally, that'll take care of some of the towers and stuff. Let's go ahead and move these guys up. And primarily their barriers have taken damage, but overall we're okay. All done over here. Almost. I'm like at a loss for what to really do. Pushing over here, I suppose. Taking a bit of range damage. Let's go ahead and get Garrulus up. And pop this. I mean, sure, down over here. Haven't really needed to use that much magic. We're about to capture this point as well. All well and good. This one is done. Beautiful stuff. Bring these guys through. Let's bring you through as well, please. Don't need to keep chasing those guys. In comes the bombardment over here. We're actually going to land the hit. Surprised they didn't try to dodge that. Look at that. And in comes our Marauder Horsemen of Tzeentch as well. They should start firing away. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. And that should take care of this nonsense. Now let's pull you back. The Boyar is coming towards us, it seems. We've baited him out. Let's go ahead and try and crush the Boyar. He's going to give up before he even gets engaged in melee. There it is. Victory's ours. Beautiful, beautiful victory. Thank you very, very much for the decisive victory. Love it. The game was predicting a close victory. We did decisive, so I would say that was well worth it. Yeah, very, very, very pleased with that one. Very pleased with that one. We took maybe a bit more damage than I would have liked on Horde especially. But look at that. Every other unit is basically at full health. Like, that couldn't have gone better. We only lost 40 troops. I feel like if the AI was fighting it, they'd lose like 100 and something, which doesn't sound like much, I guess, and maybe I could have just auto-resolved this one. I was expecting a bit more of a challenge, I guess, with the garrison and stuff, but now we shut it all down very quickly. Very quickly. Very pleased with that. Now, hopefully from this position, what we'll do is we'll sack, occupy, replenish, and move towards wherever the threat lies, I suppose. Armor of Fortune taken. Ooh, I do like that. Good stuff. Good bit of money made. Go ahead and sack. Yep. Enemy killed, of course. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. And in we go. Oh, of course not. Of course not. Of course. Of course. Of course. Can't even force march out of here. So we're going to take some attrition instead. So much for that strat. Alright, it's okay. Not the end of the world. Just a little bit of a annoyance, I suppose. How are we looking here? Blessed by evil. Nah, Aura of Chaos for Garrulus. And he is up in the air now, more likely to be targeted by ranged support, I suppose. Chaos Vanguard. help the majority of our troops. This is unfortunate. It's not the end of the world, the attrition. It's not a lot, but it is unfortunate considering the pressure we're about to face. It's not a full stack, but they're definitely going to go towards Prague, right? And can I really waste a turn burning Volgograd down? That's the question. That's the question. We'll see, I guess. We'll find out soon enough. What's the deal here? We've done this. We've done this. Alright, the previous turn worked a lot better for us. This turn, not so much. Let's go ahead and end it, though, and see what comes next. Just want to check here real quick. Doom Keep. 5 more turns. We got money. Yeah, we got money. We're okay. But how did our costs go down recently? Oh, the new trade agreement. I assume that's what it was. On which note, let's go ahead and take a look at some more potential quick deals. Nothing. 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 I would love peace in some directions. I'm really annoyed at, like, these guys are just camping out here, and I wasted so many turns just waiting for them to make a move. And watch, now, of course, they're both gonna, all 3 of these armies are gonna make moves. End the turn, let's see what they do, and, prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. They're still just ambling in the waters. I don't get it. Like, if I didn't know better, I would say they've bugged out. But because I do know better, and I'm familiar with Total War games, it's not a bug, it's a feature. They're supposed to just hang out in the water. That's how it's supposed to be, right? Take over for extra favor and Chaos Undivided Corruption, or join in for extra souls and Ceremonious Incantation for extra Tzeentch Corruption. I'm going to join in. Money isn't as desperate a situation right now. It's not really about the souls, it's about the extra corruption. If we can spread it, there's nothing like it, right? Hidden in Time, Bury Hit Points, and Bonus versus Large for our Doom Knights of Tzeentch that we don't have, that we should get. And Chaos Moon. Oh wait, why can't I? I need Teleportation Stone. Fair enough. Sacrificial Prophecy, it shall be. Teleportation Stone, and then Chaos Moon. I want that last slot, right? Giant Manacles is tempting because of that extra weapon strength for the Chaos Trolls and Chaos Giant. We have a few of the first unit and at least one of the latter. Would have been nice, and the Gaze of the Dark Gods as well. That Perfect Vigor is no joke, but let's prioritize Chaos Moon. Sure, why not? Alright, what's the deal here? Where are you? Where are you, Zarina? Let's go ahead and move with a regular stance first. Yeah, nothing. Oh, is she pulling back? Damn it. I wish I'd checked. It's not like these guys are doing anything. I guess I have to get further away. I could force march, make my way down a little bit. I suppose that takes me closer to everything. So if you're pulling back, that means you're preparing for the defense of the lair of the Troll King. And unfortunately, these guys are able to come back to Dazin. Can I, perhaps... We are able to teleport with this army because it does have some wins. Do I move towards Fort Ostrosk over here? Keep threatening the same faction? Or do I move towards Castle Alexandrinov and try and pull these guys apart? Gotta go to Zoyshenk and Boschenfels as well for that. Don't know if that's gonna work out for us. Volgograd, where is that army? Making its way towards Prague, I assume. We can replenish at Prague as well. Regular march up to the region first to take us out of attrition, in case there was a surprise waiting for us. And now if I force march, doesn't take us too much deeper in. So why don't we stay over here in case there's something waiting to pounce upon us and I get caught out in forced march when there's 2 KISLEVite armies or something. And this will allow us to strike at Volgograd next turn if we want to. If Prague is safe, we can come back over here. What's the deal over here, meanwhile? Good stuff. Corruption's going up. Don't mind that. And you. Right. What to do with you? What to do with you? It's between Castle Alexandrinov, Zoyshenk, and Fort Ostrosk. If I could keep pulling KISLEV towards us, that's good, but the amount of attrition we'll suffer because of the motherland is not ideal, actually. Alright, fine. Let's pull towards Castle Alexandrinov, I suppose. Let's go with a regular march first. Right, overdo it. Leblia. Can they reach Leblia? Only in a forced march stance. Fair enough. So we'll don't want to colonize it. I just want to end up next to it. Nothing over here. All right, fair enough. Go ahead and force march then. Let's go. And then maybe we'll encamp our way to Castle Alexandrinov just to replenish as we go. The other option, of course, is to actually do some merging and recruiting. That's also not a terrible idea here, I suppose. What do we have available? A couple marauders, really. Yeah. Nothing fantastic. I might be able to get some more Chaos Spawn in there, I suppose. Question is, can I afford it? Leave it be for now. Let's use this army to just bring these guys over here, act as bait as opposed to a major military force. Looking good. Looking good. Looking all right. Okay, sure. I guess that's this turn done. Enchanted armor. Yeah, I already saw that. All good. All good. All good. All good. That's this turn done. Yeah. Do it. Let's see what the AI has to offer here. Income from all buildings has been reduced at Prague, I assume. Ooh. Now, what is this? What are you hitting at? Oh, KISLEV. Ostland has come to KISLEV. Wow, I didn't expect that. I had my eyes on a different enemy coming through. You know what? I don't hate it. At least we increased the Tzeentch corruption over here a little bit. They're going to have to deal with that. No attrition, unfortunately, but hey, we got some work done. Could have got some souls here, but that's okay. That's okay. Auto-resolve that. Would have really liked this to be ruins. They've taken it now. That's alright. That's alright. I got what I needed, I would say. I got what I needed. KISLEV has been lost. That's okay. The Varg have been destroyed. I like that. Now again, I can come down here again and finish this off. Volmir von Raukov. That's a familiar name. Really wasn't expecting that. They just came in out of nowhere, eh? Dang. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Prague still looks safe, but yes, a new enemy has arrived here. Ah, the Legion of the Gore Queen. I don't like that. I don't like how close we've gotten to them. Now, do I pull back to Volgograd to finish it off, to actually burn it down? Maybe even hold on to it? Or do I chase after Hellpit once more? How well garrisoned are you? Not all that well. Volgograd, Dushika, and up to Hellpit, while down over here we strike Castle Alexandrinov, and up over here, yeah, these guys are still just putzing about. Is this another Festus army? It is. Festus is back. Great. I assume the Tsarina is down over here now. Oh, this is interesting. Still being pulled in multiple directions, still making progress for our campaign as well. More to come, folks, next time. Very curious to see how this growing threat is going to play out. Not liking the Legion of the Gore Queen making their first appearance. Not liking this southern threat either, with a rather large army. Some trouble, but we've done quite well today, I think. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in just letting me know what people want to see on the channel. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.